So, today, my doctor once again has the pleasure of looking at my rear end. Yeah, very, very distinguished job. A couple things that were concerning me is that I saw some white spots on my stoma itself. Everyone, I am multitasking here. As you can tell, I am feeding Sushi some breakfast. Today on the menu is plain. We're just doing some oatmeal with a little bit of berries mixed in. She loves it. It's delicious. Today is a very exciting vlog. I have my follow-up with my colorectal surgeon. The reason why I'm doing this follow-up is from my fistulotomy surgery. You hear Sushi agrees 100%. Ah, see, baby. So what's going on today is that it has been a little over a week from my fistulotomy surgery. If you guys haven't seen that vlog, check that out so you can kind of understand what I went through. Remember, I had my seton placed at the beginning of the year, and from there, it has been in ever since. Now that I have my colostomy, it's time to remove the seton, open the fistula up, and let it heal. So today, my doctor once again has the pleasure of looking at my rear end. Yeah, very, very distinguished job. I give props to the medical world, like the nurses, doctors, everybody who has to be in that, because that is nightmare fuel right there, buddy. So I am feeding Sushi. Janice is upstairs getting ready, and we are going to head out to my doctor's appointment, see him, give him an update. A couple things that were concerning me is that I saw some white spots on my stoma itself. And I called the nurse. She said, hey, it can most likely just be some of the friction and, something caused from the friction of my stoma prolapsing in and out so severely. And also, since when it does prolapse, it does rub up against my bag on the inside. So, there's lots of things and variables that it can be. There is some blood from it. She took the spoon in her mouth. That was the reason for it, that it was kind of like I've never had blood in my bag, and I have a little bit. So I was like, okay, that's kind of not my norm, and it is normal to have some blood, it's okay, but it's not my norm. So I was kind of like, let's just make sure it's okay. That's what we're gonna go do. Breakfast time is daddy time. She literally will not eat breakfast with anybody else except me, because I've been giving her breakfast since she was born. So anyways, guys, let's start the journey.
I'm in the car now! Guys, I am so sorry. Usually for Paul's appointments, he's always running late 99% of the time.
Yeah, no, it is true.
I like to say it's his Hispanic clock, because us Hispanics are usually very late for things.
Yeah, when they say 10, we arrive at 11, and we think we're early.
Yeah, I won't lie. Now, me, it's different. I don't actually fall in that category because I am an army brat. I don't know if you guys know this. My family moved a lot when I was younger. I mean, by the time she wants her music. By the time I think I was like already in high school, I think I lived in already 14 different houses. Yeah, that's a lot. And I lost count, guys. I have lost count. So that was the last number I could remember. So, but today I am running late. I was just so exhausted. My game plan was to wake up at 8:15 to get started. I didn't wake up until 8:40. And today me and Paul also wanted to do a date. So I wanted to get a little cute and glammed up, which I barely do. Sorry. Guys.
My appointment was 11 minutes ago.
We're so late! And this is an important appointment, so I feel so bad. So I told Paul, I hope they don't call and ask to reschedule. That would be the worst of the worst thing possible. Because this is an important appointment. Pretty sure Paul has updated you guys, telling you a previous appointment was that Paul got his fistula removed. And now we're going to talk to the surgeon about the next steps, right?
Yep.
That's nerve-wracking because I'm going to be honest, Paul didn't talk to the surgeon after his surgery. I did, because Paul was still knocked out. And the way the surgeon, was talking to me, I could tell he's going to definitely tell us to reconnect Paul. So me and Paul have talked about it behind closed doors, of course, what we feel is best, and definitely still talk to our surgeon and figure out the best game plan that everybody can be on board with. So guys, let us go do this. We're here in the waiting room, waiting. They didn't reject us, so we still have our appointment, thankfully. Yay! So we are here in the back, right, Honey Bunch?
Yeah.
Guys, I am just not in it today. I don't know what's going on with me. Like, I'm running late. Paul is like making all these comments. He's like, you're late. And like literally a minute ago, I totally zoned out and I kind of crashed the stroller. Sushi's not hurt, but oh my, I don't know what to say. I'm just not in it, pretty much. But Sushi's fine. Nothing happened to her. So she's mad though, because Paul took my purse away from her. I'm not supposed to be giving her my purse. Because that was a temper tantrum, but she loves purses. How can I deny my daughter a cute purse? So we're here in the appointment. Let's see what happens. Let's do this, guys. Are you ready, Paul?
Oh yeah.
So the appointment went really well, honestly. Me and Paul were nervous just because we just felt like the surgeon was going to push the next surgery on us, which would have been Paul's reconnection. And that is not what happened at all. The surgeon was just like, you want to reconnect, you do as you please, but as of right now, Paul, you still need to heal from your fistula removal surgery, which he said about 6 to 8 weeks. So what did you think of the appointment, Paul?
I think it went really well. Again, waiting for my fistula to heal 6 to 8 weeks, because mine was very, very like superficial. Like it wasn't into the surface. It wasn't into the muscle or anything like that, thankfully. So he said mine is actually like very like painless, kind of. Like it's not painless, but not as painful as some other ones that you have to cut a little bit deeper. So there's not as much to heal, which is a very good thing for me. That means that this can heal quickly, and it's not going to affect my life so like dramatically. Yes, that's a better word. Then the reconnecting surgery, he even said it, this is not an easy surgery. Yeah. It is a long road to recovery. His analogy was connecting 2 sewer pipes together. It is, because when you do that reconnecting of that, you enter into a new world of problems. Yeah. And a lot of things can go wrong in that. Infection, the site doesn't heal well, you know, and it's kind of like, I'm in a fine balance, which I have a decent amount of colon left. Yeah. But something goes askew where they have to remove more because of like an infection or something, then I may not have enough to successfully reconnect. Yeah. And at that point, the only option is permanent colostomy wherever it can reach, on the right or the left, whatever, and that's it. There's nothing else to do. Other problem that I was having with the prolapsing, another surgeon told me, is like the mesh. He said I would not do that on you unless it's a permanent bag. Yeah. Now, if I don't even want to try the reconnecting, I just go, you know what? I just want to keep this forever. I'm in a happy place. I'm in a good place. I don't care. Yeah. Then he'd go, okay, yeah, there's other options I can do and make it so that the prolapse doesn't happen, since this is going to be permanent. Yeah. Now, unfortunately, there's nothing to do for the prolapsing right now, since it's not affecting bowel function, so I'm not having any issues with the output. I was gonna say supply. I was like, this is supplying something different. And then the other issue that, you know, it's causing me a little bit of pain. Most of the days it doesn't. So again, there's not really much to do. Now, if out of nowhere I don't have output for 3 days and I'm in horrific pain, that's concerning. Yeah. You know, but for right now, all is well. Side note, Paul would never wait 3 days to go and get his stoma checked out if he hasn't had any output. I'll let you guys know. Yeah, no, they've told me like time and time again, 48 hours. Yeah. If you're coming up, if you're at 36 hours and you have no output, they're like, you have to call and let us know. Yeah. Because at 48 hours plus, there's a problem, you know? There could be a kink, colon could have twisted. There's so many things that could have happened, and they don't want you to wait too long because then horrific pain, you go into the ER, you need surgery now.
Yeah.
And we want to avoid that as much as possible.
Alright guys, so as you guys can hear, Sushi's not having it. So we're gonna end this a little bit when we are at home. So give us some time. Let me put on some music for her.
Alrighty guys, so we are back home. I am laying in bed. It is now nighttime. It has been a very long day. Been up since early, got to the doctor's office. I mean, we were waiting at the doctor's office in the waiting area for like an hour and a half almost, I think, right babe? Like an hour and a half?
Yes.
An hour and a half. And then in the actual room, like another like 30 minutes for the doctor. So I mean, we were in that office for over 2 hours. Well over 2 hours. I think they're just running a little bit behind. Not a big deal. I understand if they have to squeeze people in to see them. It's okay. So today is bag change day for me. So we are, I have all my stuff set up there to change my bag. That is going to be it, guys, for today's vlog. And, you know, me and Janice have a few more things to discuss on timeline as far as what we're going to do with my bag, with reversing. And, you know, for the time being, I do want to keep it. Now, as far as a timeline of when to do the reversal, still up in the air, still up for discussion, and that's something that me and Janice are going to have to talk about, and then update all you guys, and, you know, kind of give you an update to see what y'all think about what, you know, we're going to do. Alright guys, so that is going to be it for today's vlog. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. We truly appreciate all the love and support. When you do subscribe, hit the little bell next to the subscribe button so you get all the notifications of every single time we upload. We do try to upload every Tuesdays and Thursdays on the regular. In the description below, you'll find links to our other social media platforms as well. So if you guys are interested in that, please go ahead and check that out. So guys, for now, adieu and good night.